Lesson 2.1.4 Determining slopes of perpendicular lines. Looks like we're going fishing today. Hope we catch a big one. Slope of perpendicular lines. So vocabulary. Slope of perpendicular lines are opposite reciprocals of each other. The product of the slopes of perpendicular lines is 1. Example of perpendicular slopes. So if we look at the first thing here, we have 3 over 2. And so if we are doing the reciprocal, that means the 2 is now on top and the 3 is on bottom. And if we are talking about opposites, the sign became negative because this was positive. So we have a second one of these. So the second one is that we have just a -5 here. Okay, and so then the reciprocal of -5 would be to put it over 1. That's why there's a dashed line there, because it's not really a fraction. I'm just making it a fraction. And so then the 5 goes to the bottom and the 1 goes to the top. So that's the reciprocal part again. And then the opposite is that this was negative and now it became positive. So that is what perpendicular slopes look like. Second vocabulary, slope of parallel lines. Slope of parallel lines are the same. So really simple, if your slope is 3/4, the parallel line is also going to be 3/4. If you have a slope of 2, the parallel line is also going to be a slope of 2. That's it. Slopes are the same. Determine an equation for each parallel line described. 1. What is the equation of a line parallel to y equals 4x plus 2 that passes through the point 3, 5? Well, all we're looking for from this equation is its slope. Remember, the slope is in front of x, so m is 4. That's our slope. So we're going to plug it into that slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. We're also going to use this ordered pair. This is x and this will be y, and we're going to look for our b value. So I have 5 from here equals m is 4, x is 3 plus b. So we have 5 equals 4 times 3 is 12. And then to get b by itself, we're going to subtract 12 from both sides. That way these cancel. And we get -7 equals b. And now we're going to come back to the original equation here. Our y equals mx plus b. We're going to leave y in it this time. We're still going to replace m with 4. We're going to leave x in it. And now we're going to put in our new b value, -7. So this is the line that is parallel to y equals 4x plus 2 and passes through the ordered pair 3, 5. So it's your turn this time, you're going to do y equals 2/3 x minus 7. That passes through 6, negative 2. Keep in mind that when we are multiplying by fractions, let's say 3/5 times 10, you can write your 10 over 1, and you would go straight across. 3 times 10 is 30, 5 times 1 is 5, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. Hopefully that's a helpful hint for number 2. So go ahead and do it now. So hopefully you got y equals 3/2 x minus 11. And again, I showed the work. We multiply straight across the top here. 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 1. And we added the 1 just to make it a fraction. Remember, any number that is not a fraction is always over 1. And so 2 times 1 is 2, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. And then we worked out the problem from there. And that is how we determine equations for each parallel line described.